With the release of the official Oblivion Remaster, we now have access to a version of Cyrodill with updated graphics while keeping those same quirks of the original. However, what if I told you that Oblivion Remastered isn't the only version of the game that we're going to get this year? I'm referring to Skyblivion, the massive project to remake Oblivion within Skyrim's game engine that's been in the works for over 8 years at this point and is also set to release in 2025. But what exactly is the difference between Skyblivion and Oblivion Remastered, and why should you even care? We're going to discuss that in this video. But first, we have to give a word to our sponsor. If you love getting the best games for the best prices, you need to check out today's sponsor, Fanatical. They offer insane discounts on everything from classic gems to brand new releases, and sometimes even crazy bundle deals that you won't find anywhere else. Personally, I found some steals on games that I've been waiting to grab, and now you can too. Plus, if you use my affiliate link below, not only do you save yourself some money, but you also get to help support the channel at no extra cost to you. So go take a look and you might find your next favorite game for way cheaper. First off, what is Skyblivion? If you don't know, Skyblivion is a massive mod project by the TESV renewal modding team to recreate the entirety of the fan favorite Elder Scrolls Oblivion in Skyrim's game engine. This project has been in development since 2016. The lead dev Zelov created a tech demo of Oblivion in Skyrim's engine back in 2012, and afterwards more people joined in to begin creating the project later known as Skyblivion. The project has over 50 volunteers at the moment, and they're still looking for more to help. The goal of the project is to bring Oblivion to a new generation of players and allow longtime fans to re-experience the game for 100% free. The mod has been in development for quite a while, but it recently received a roadmap video announcing a 2025 release date a couple months ago. So what exactly are Skyblivion's key features, right? So the mod is going to include all weapons, armors, quests, locations, and NPCs from the original Oblivion game that's completely remade in Skyrim's game engine. It will have better graphics, lighting, and environmental effects thanks to the authors upscaling their textures to use up to 4K resolution. It'll also refine and bring back Oblivion's gameplay systems like spellcrafting, a class and attribute system, underwater combat, and NPC disposition, NPC likes or dislikes player character, kind of like in Fallout 4. On top of adding back those systems, the team will also implement new improvements like an expanded soundtrack, new gameplay mechanics, quality of life improvements, and some additional minor quests with original voice acting. The team also aims to bring back some of the actual cut content from Oblivion's original game, which will also add to more of the intrigue as opposed to something like an Oblivion Remastered. Following the project's release, the team will be working on adding 9 additional content releases and Oblivion's Shivering Isles expansion to complete the remastered game. The video roadmap outlines the team's progress with the mod and how they plan to get to their targeted release this year. They start off with world reconstruction. The mod will feature a full recreation of Oblivion's map Cyrodill. The remade map of Cyrodill is nearly 1/3 larger than the default Skyrim map, so the team has their work cut out for them in that area. The good news is that they've completed 8 of the 9 regions of the map, with only the Nibirne region remaining to be finished. Most of these areas also need to be nav meshed to allow quests and NPCs to properly function inside of them. The team also added some handcrafted details throughout the map for some extra flair. Interiors are also near completion, with most of them complete with the exception of a few types of interiors like castles, shops, and ship interiors, as they require more effort than generic interiors like dungeons and caves. Most of the unique world spaces are complete with the exception of a majority of the Oblivion realms. The team wants to add extra realms if possible, so more random realms are possible when closing Oblivion gates, which also makes it differ from Oblivion Remastered as well. And what seems to be stalling progress the most, according to the team's roadmap video, is the 3D assets. As in order for the project to release legally, the team must recreate all 2,508 objects from the original game. Another mod project known as More Oblivion, which ports the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind into the Oblivion engine, was blocked in the past due to licensing issues regarding assets, which the team behind Skyblivion is seeking to avoid by recreating Oblivion's assets for this project. Before level designers can recreate interiors or certain locations, specific assets need to be completed first in order for them to complete those interiors. The team is seeking more help for 3D assets in order to help progress and accelerate to meet the release goal of 2025. Once the 3D assets are complete, level design teams can complete their interior locations and other locations that are missing from the game. That's only a small piece of the project, but the team recently shed more light on the project in a new gameplay stream. The stream showed off 2 quests, one in a dungeon and the other in the painted world. The leveling system is compared to Skyrim in the way that enemies scale with you. There will be different levels of power for each species of enemy as well. For example, you won't go from imps straight to ogres. There will be more of a balance there. They will also have different variations of enemies, as we can see this in the demo with different skeletons, i.e. Argonian skeletons, ogre skeletons, and even more variety. Some bosses from Oblivion will also have more involved fights that give more weight to their reputation in game. The example that they gave in the stream is Azani Blackheart, who is said to be one of the most fearsome warriors in Cyrodill, and his fight is going to reflect that reputation. The UI created by a friend of the channel, Heavy Burns, and Fallen allows you to see your character's stats, level, attributes, and even your reputation with factions. Example in the stream, the player has the Protector role in the Fighters Guild and Journeyman in the Majors Guild, and etc, etc. It also allows players to check their progress as they explore Cyrodill. Apart from this new info, we were able to get a good look at the gameplay, some of the environments, and some new additions of the project. As someone that hasn't played the original game, I'm able to treat this as a brand new release in the Elder Scrolls series, and that really builds my excitement for the project greatly. My favorite thing that I saw throughout the live stream was honestly the UI. I could see how drastically different the UI is from the original and even from Oblivion Remastered. It provides way more information, and shout out to Fallen and friend of the channel, Heavy Burns, for designing that. It looks super dope. Naturally, knowing that we just got Oblivion Remaster from Bethesda and Virtuos, my question was if the Skyblivion team knew this was coming, and if so, were they worried about the competition? I would end up getting my answer while scripting this video, as back in February, when Oblivion Remastered was rumored, VG247 will publish an article interviewing the Skyblivion project lead, Rebel Zizzle, getting his thoughts on Oblivion Remastered and his thoughts on Skyblivion's progress. When asked about the remaining progress of the mod, Rebel would say, "I'm feeling good about our progress. Everyone is pulling their weight and focusing on the last pillars we need to overcome for release." Rebel was also asked directly about his thoughts on the potential Oblivion remake from Bethesda at the time. He stated that whether the rumors are true or not doesn't affect us much. If they are true, I hope it will give people even more of a reason to try out our iteration of it. Rebel has full assurance that an official Oblivion remake will not derail anything the team is working on releasing this year. To that point, he states, "At the end of the day, we are not trying to sell a game and make a profit. I dedicated 10 plus years to bring this game to the fans, and I feel this is a typical case of it's about the journey, not the destination." This is something that I would also 100% agree with, since the project will be free. There should be no fear of competition, even with the Oblivion Remastered selling as well as it has already. There should be literally no fear of competition, as they're not here to try to make a profit. They're here to just give people a new experience in Oblivion within Skyrim's engine. The project is also over 10 years in the making, so many people in the community have invested in it and want to play it regardless of outside factors. The team has also been in contact with Bethesda and maintains a good relationship with them. Bethesda also knows about and supports the project, with them even giving keys to the devs of Skyblivion for Oblivion Remastered. Bethesda continues to support the project even after Oblivion Remastered's release. Hopefully the team does get to release in 2025 and we can have 2 different experiences of Oblivion, one by passionate modders and the other by virtuos in Unreal Engine. And if you would like to help the Skyblivion devs in any way, shape, or form, if you have experience in 3D assets or anything regarding modding Oblivion and Skyrim, I would suggest you go apply to be a volunteer through the link down below, skyblivion.com/volunteer. I'll provide a link down below in the description as well. And that's everything we know so far about Skyblivion and how exactly it will differ from Oblivion Remastered. It's crazy to think that after over a decade of development, we're finally on the home stretch of one of the most ambitious mod projects ever made. Whether you're a longtime Elder Scrolls fan eager to relive the magic of Cyrodill, or a newcomer re-experiencing Oblivion for the first time through this modern reimagining, there's no doubt that Skyblivion is shaping up to be something special. But now I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on Skyblivion's progress? Are you going to play it? Are you going to stick to Oblivion Remastered? Personally, I'll be playing both since I never got to play Oblivion back in the day. But let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below. And also don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're also interested in more Elder Scrolls stuff, especially Skyrim, I do have some Skyrim mod videos that you guys can check out right here. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.